What is TOEFL and what is it used for? TOEFL stands for Test of English as a Foreign Language. It is a standardized test that measures the English language proficiency of non-native English speakers. TOEFL scores are widely accepted by universities, colleges, and institutions as evidence of English language proficiency for admissions purposes. How can I register for the TOEFL exam? You can register for the TOEFL exam online through the official ETS, Educational Testing Service, TOEFL website. Create an account, select a test date and location, and complete the registration process by providing the required information and paying the registration fee. What is the format of the TOEFL exam? The TOEFL exam is primarily conducted in two formats: TOEFL IBT, internet-based test, and TOEFL PBT, paper-based test. The TOEFL IBT consists of 4 sections: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. The TOEFL PBT consists of 3 sections: listening, structure and written expression, and reading comprehension. How long is the TOEFL exam? The TOEFL IBT exam has a total testing time of approximately 3 hours and 10 minutes. The TOEFL PBT exam has a total testing time of approximately 2 hours and 25 minutes. What is the difference between TOEFL IBT and TOEFL PBT? TOEFL IBT is the more commonly administered format and is conducted online, whereas TOEFL PBT is administered in areas where internet-based testing is not available. TOEFL IBT assesses all 4 language skills: reading, listening, speaking, and writing, while TOEFL PBT focuses on reading, listening, and structure and written expression. How is the TOEFL exam scored? The TOEFL exam is scored on a scale of 0 to 120. Each section, reading, listening, speaking, and writing, is scored on a scale of 0 to 30. The scores are then summed up to calculate the overall TOEFL score. What is a good score in TOEFL? A good TOEFL score varies depending on the requirements of the institution or organization you are applying to. Generally, a score of 90 or above is considered competitive and demonstrates a high level of English proficiency. How can I prepare for the TOEFL exam? Effective TOEFL preparation involves a combination of studying the English language, familiarizing yourself with the exam format, practicing sample questions, and taking mock tests. Utilize reputable study materials, such as official TOEFL preparation guides and online resources, and consider joining a TOEFL preparation course for additional support. What are the best resources for TOEFL preparation? There are several reputable resources available for TOEFL preparation, including official TOEFL preparation materials published by ETS, online practice tests, TOEFL preparation books, and reputable TOEFL preparation courses. Can I use a pen during the TOEFL exam? No. During the TOEFL exam, you are only allowed to use a pencil for taking notes and writing your responses. Make sure to bring sharpened pencils and erasers for the exam. How many times can I take the TOEFL test? There are no limits to the number of times you can take the TOEFL test. However, there is a waiting period of 3 days between attempts. It is important to check the policies of the institutions or organizations you are applying to, as some may have restrictions on the number of times you can take the TOEFL test within a specific time frame. How long are TOEFL scores valid? TOEFL scores are valid for 2 years from the test date. After 2 years, the scores expire and are no longer reported. How can I send my TOEFL scores to universities or institutions? During the registration process, you can select up to 4 institutions or agencies to receive your official TOEFL scores. If you wish to send scores to additional institutions or agencies or request score reports after the test, you can do so for an additional fee through the ETS website. What is the difference between TOEFL and IELTS? TOEFL and IELTS are both widely accepted English language proficiency tests, but they differ in certain aspects. TOEFL is primarily used in North America and measures English proficiency in academic contexts, while IELTS is used more globally and assesses both academic and general English proficiency. TOEFL is conducted entirely on a computer, while IELTS includes a face-to-face speaking component. The choice between the two depends on the requirements of the institution or organization you are applying to. Can I use a calculator during the TOEFL exam? No, the use of calculators is not permitted during the TOEFL exam. The focus of the test is on English language proficiency, and the questions do not require advanced mathematical calculations. Remember to consult official TOEFL resources and websites for the most accurate and up-to-date information regarding the exam. Until next time, may your dreams take flight on the wings of English proficiency. Stay inspired, stay dedicated, and keep reaching for greatness.